Good morning, friends. Good morning. Today is my mom's birthday, Jackson's grandma, and she would have been called Nana, his Nana. My grandma, her mom, I grew up calling her Nana, and then when we had my niece Katie, my mom started being called Nana. So that would be her grandma name. Today is her birthday, and it's a very special, kind of emotional day. Obviously, it's an emotional day, but this year or last year on her birthday, I went to the cemetery where we have some of her ashes in the box that her ashes were in, buried with a headstone. Most her ashes went into the ocean at sunset, which was her wishes. And then just a little small amount is near her headstone with the box that the ashes were in. So, but that is a 4-hour round trip to get there because my dad put her headstone in the family plot that's out in the country near where my grandparents' farm used to be. Where my grandpa is, where my grandma will be one day, and where my dad will probably be. And yeah, so he better be there. He put my mom there. Anyway, so that is where her headstone is and where a little bit of her ashes are. So it takes me 4 hours round trip to get there and get back. What are you doing with your life? So I had made that trip last year. And when I got home, I was so tired. So I laid down to take a nap. And I'm going to try to get through this without crying. Not because I think there's anything wrong with crying. It's an emotional thing. It's just like I start crying and I can't talk. Like people can't understand me when I cry. I'm just like, the people that call like ugly criers, they make faces. I make like ugly voices when I cry. So I took a nap, and almost immediately as I fell asleep, I dreamed, like I saw my mom. And she came to me in a dream, and she was holding a baby, and she kept looking at the baby and smiling, and she'd look at me and smile. And she was kissing him, and I say him because now I know it was Jackson. She was kissing him, smiling, and she didn't actually like voice anything to me, but there was like a message in it that was loud and clear. Like I can't describe how it was a message without being vocal, but it was. It's hard to describe. She was smiling at him, smiling at me, giving him kisses. She gave me a smile and a nod. And when I woke up right after that, like instantly. And I woke up knowing she just told me I was pregnant. And after 3.5 years of infertility, I was like, oh God. I was just like, okay, no way. there's no way. But I knew it's so hard to describe. Like, I knew I was pregnant. That is, to be honest, like, even though I didn't take a test that day, that's the day I found out I was pregnant. As weird as that sounds, like, I knew I was pregnant. But at that point, I had been so heartbroken, I stopped taking tests unless we were doing a fertility cycle or an IUI or something. I didn't test because they told me I couldn't really get pregnant without any of that stuff. And my doctor knew because he told me to just stop testing. So I guess you could say I ignored it in the sense that I didn't take a test. But I was walking around for 2 days like, holy crap, I'm pregnant. And weird things would happen, like something would fall downstairs, a picture of her, just weird things were happening around the house over those 2 days. And I just felt like she was going around behind me everywhere, like, take the damn test. And so finally, today's 21st, it's her birthday. On the 23rd, I took the test, my pregnancy test, and I was pregnant. You guys saw that in my live pregnancy test video. Yeah. And it was crazy. So I went to the doctor, and on the phone, you guys heard in my live pregnancy test video, the nurse said, you need to start progesterone. It's low. Let me sit him up. We're here telling his part of the story. Like, yeah, I was with Nana. We were hanging out in heaven. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, so y'all heard the nurse say that on the phone. When I went back to the doctors, he was like, and this was my fertility specialist, my reproductive endocrinologist, he said, what on earth made you test this early? Because basically as soon as it would show on a pregnancy test is when I took the test. I hadn't missed a period or anything. And he's like, what in the world made you test so early? And I said that I was like, I told him about my dream. And I was like, he's going to think I'm crazy. And he was like, I'll never forget what he said to me. He said, your mom saved your baby. And I was like, what? Like, it was just like, hearing that was amazing because he said, my progesterone was so low, it didn't even look like I ovulated. So he said, most likely what would have happened if I had not taken that? Well, what would have happened? Not most likely. What would happen if I had not taken that test and found out and got progesterone right away would have been either a chemical pregnancy or I just never would have known I was pregnant because my period would have come because the progesterone was so low. He said it's not even showing that you ovulated. Your progesterone is so low. So, he was just like, he's like, your mom saved your baby. Because I never would have tested. And he knew he's like, cause he knew I didn't test anymore. And I was like, I wouldn't have tested. I was like, I almost didn't because I was like, there's no way, even though I told him, I was like, I knew I was pregnant when I woke up. Like I knew it, but I couldn't believe it. So even though it was her birthday, she gave me the best gift ever. He's like, don't cry, Mom. Anyway, so, Mom. Say Mom. Say Nana. Nana saved you. So anyways, that is why today is super special. This guy is so grouchy. Are you sleepy? Are you sleepy? So that's why her birthday's already special because it was her birthday, but it's always going to be super special. So, I don't know how long the vlog will be today. Like I've got, usually on her birthday, I'm first like, even worse for some reason than the day she died, I'm super emotional. And, hi. This year has been the hardest year for me. Like the hardest year was the year after she died. That was the hardest year. And then this year has been probably the other hardest year. Being pregnant, having a baby without your mom is just awful. It's horrible. It's so painful. But I'm very lucky because I know that she got to hold him first and they've met, and just knowing that makes it so much better. So she gave me that peace of mind, even though I never get that moment where I get a surprise and be like, I'm pregnant. She did that to me. She was like, surprise, you're pregnant. So that's always kind of going to be special. I don't know what I would have done if I hadn't have got that. Why are you so fussy? Are you sleepy? I think you're sleepy. I never would have gotten that moment to tell her, I'm pregnant and be excited and jump around with her. But it's so cool that she kind of gave me that moment in her own way. Jackson is in his swing. I just got home from the store. I didn't vlog in the store. I usually order my groceries online, but for some reason the website didn't work last night and it didn't work today, which was so irritating. So I had to go into the store like, first world problems. But I went in and I wore Jackson in the Ergo, and we were in there for like an hour and a half, and he did really good. And then he got hungry because I nursed him before he left. He got hungry, so I gave him a bottle, and I was walking around the store, and like so many men, like men specifically, stopped as I was like walking. I had him in the Ergo and I was feeding him and like walking and pushing they had the bottle with one hand and then I was pushing the cart with the other. And so many men stopped us and were like, that's multitasking for sure. And oh, wow, you're good at multitasking. And so many multitasking compliments. I thought it was really funny. But so tonight I bought a small cake. And it was like, they had small like little birthday cake, like cheapy looking ones, but they were the same price as like the fancy tiramisu cake. So I was like, I'm gonna get that. But since it's my mom's birthday, I decided to start a tradition since Jackson's here now. Hi, he just woke up. Every year on her birthday, doing birthday cake, like, and singing her happy birthday and stuff. So we're gonna start it this year, and then when Jackson's old enough, he can blow the candle out and stuff. But as a way to celebrate her life, I thought that would be really fun. We already do a balloon, like send a balloon up to heaven. I've been doing that for years before balloon Nazis get all crazy on me. I have learned that it is bad for the environment. I have learned that it is, not good for animals. My pet peeve is like people that would comment on my telling my family I'm pregnant and they saw my balloon release, like really rude. Like educate somebody in a nice way, fine, but like that's so fucking retarded. Like your mom's not getting the balloon, or like I had atheist people leaving comments and all you're doing is littering and you're horrible, and just like I had a ton of comments like that and I just deleted them. It's like, yes, I learned about that, okay, and guess what? I found a good way to do a balloon release that is safe for the environment and animals. It's called an Eco Dove. It is a biodegradable balloon. It is not made of mylar. It kind of looks like it, but it's not. It starts degrading as soon as it's exposed to the sun and or water. So basically, as soon as we start sending it up, it starts degrading into nothing. If an animal eats it, it won't hurt them. And it biodegrades fast, like really fast. So it's not polluting the ground. It turns back into organic matter. And then they also have strings too that do the same thing, but I'm just not going to use a string. It has a long tail. I'm going to let Jackson hold the tail and we're going to let it go. I always do it at sunset because my mom wanted to have her ashes scattered at sea at sunset. Sunset was her favorite time of day. She loved sunsets. And when she was dying, she told us every time we looked at sunset, just know she's there with us. Okay. Like, all right. So that is why I do it at sunset. So that's going to be, I'm glad I found a earth-friendly way to continue doing what I like doing because it means a lot to me. And it's going to be a tradition Jackson has. So I ordered like 10 eco balloons, I think, or 12. I found them on this website and they were really expensive. And so I looked on Amazon and I found them much cheaper and free shipping with Prime. So, okay, anyways, when I was at the grocery store, I found these little dollar books. That was really whales, dolphins, and sharks in bitty D elf, or no, oh, it's just, I thought that said something in cursive. It's just a little thing. It's bitty elf helps out. And that was cute. It looks like an old style book. The hell's an old style book, Heather? And then they had man pacifiers, which are Jackson's pacifier of choice. They had more space ones. These glow in the dark ones really work. Like, it's amazing in the middle of the night when his pacifier pops out to find it easily. And then I turn his little bassinet light on and check it and make sure it's okay. And then I pop it back in his mouth. I always check before I give him pacifiers. But it's easy to like find it in the bassinet fast without turning the light on, which is dumb because it's turned on anyway, but yeah. Whatever. And then so he, even though he is like tiny, he likes the 6+ month one. So I got him some of those, but he also likes the 0 to 6. He finally stopped using the newborn ones. That's why I got him more of these. And then this was on sale, like $1 off. I hear good things about this. So I got it for him. I don't think he's gonna suck on it. That's a bit big, but for him to chew on, that's cool. Okay, and then I'm just like showing y'all all my shit. And then I got out of shampoo, and I've been trying new stuff that's cruelty free. I need to order a Purador, but it's $25 a bottle, so I've just been like putting it off. But if y'all can see how much hair I'm losing from postpartum hair loss, like I'm going bald right here. So this, I bought this for now, and then I'm gonna order Purador next. It's the Alba Botanicals conditioner and the shampoo. So after that, I'm gonna have to order Purador because my hair is falling out like bad. And then I got this. Jackson's not gonna start solids for I'm not gonna start him till closer to 6 months. That's just what we're gonna do. I was thinking maybe on his 6-month birthday start solids, but it is I'm not gonna give him rice cereal either. This is oatmeal, and it's not for him to actually eat. I know that sounds weird. It's in a couple weeks. Well, I'm gonna make sure he can have it's oatmeal, it's not rice. Make sure that's okay if he puts it in his mouth. But it's for him to I'm gonna put some food coloring in it and stuff, like a little bit, like different colors, and let him play with it on his high chair, or maybe even in the bathtub. But just let him explore, like, and feel it, the texture and the mushy. I thought that would be fun for him, and that way it's like if he puts it in his mouth, it's food. But he doesn't really have much interest in food, and to lower the risk of food allergies, we're waiting closer to 6 months. I mean, it might be 5 months, but thinking 6 months, but who knows? You never know. He might start showing interest sooner, and maybe we'll do 5 months. Do you love that thing? He took right to it and popped it in his mouth and started chewing. Is that easy to hold for you? Yeah. Don't worry, guys. I sanitized it. This is like 15 minutes later. Your eyes look green in the camera always, but they're blue. But they're blue, see? But from far away, they look green. How weird is that? Woo! I turn the camera on, you're gonna start talking? You were telling a big story. Oh, now the story's getting sad. Oh. Mm-hmm.
No spit up.
Okay, you recording?
Yep.
Okay. Take it. It's okay, you're going. Okay. Okay, let it go for Grandma. Let it go for Nana.
Oh, little spit up.
Huh?
Little spit up.
Got it.
There we go.
Spit up's okay. You gotta let it go. Let it go for Nana. There you go.
He's like, no, I want to hang on to it for a little bit.
Well, I guess take a picture while we're just standing here.
Jackson. Jackson.
Look at Daddy. Say our first balloon release for Nana. You'll just let it go when you're ready, son. He's just gonna hold it here. You gonna let it go for Nana? You gonna let it go? Well, whenever you're ready. So look, it's gonna fly. So one time you just don't want to let it go. Okay, here. Let's try it this way. Here we go. All right. You gonna let it go? Oh, there. I think he's gonna let it go. This could be a long process. Look, wave it. You gotta send it up to her. It's trying to go. You gotta send it up. There you go. There you go. Pinching it now.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
let's go. Let's go.
He's like, nope, I want
He
to keep
likes
this.
this balloon.
I want to keep this for a little bit longer.
Okay, ready? Okay. Oh, wait, he's letting it go. Nope. Okay. There it goes. Up to Nana. Look, it's going up to Nana. It's going toward the sun as it always does.
And it's gone.
Wow. Say my first balloon to Nana. Yes, happy birthday, Nana. Ready?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Nana.
Nana for Jackson.
Happy birthday to you.
Say, Happy birthday, Nana. Say happy birthday. Guys, Jackson is in his swing because he's super tired, and then I'm gonna see if he falls asleep, just chills in it while we eat really fast. But now he's excited because he's in a swing, so never mind. Anyways, we put him in there so we can eat really fast, and then put him to bed because I think he's tired. I can't tell. It's like he's super happy now that he's in it.
The way he was rubbing his eyes earlier.
Yeah. I think he's gonna fall asleep, but who knows? Anyways, I'm gonna show you dinner. You guys, I cooked like a good amount of cooking to make these fake meatballs. They've got spinach and stuff in them. They're vegetarian. And then I made spaghetti and sauce. That's not that difficult, but these take a little bit.
They're not meatballs. They're sweet balls.
Sweet balls. They're not sweet at all.
But salty balls just sounds.
Yeah, it sounds disturbing. So somebody, Carrie, I think on YouTube, I think that's who told me about this, that their doctor recommended for their low milk supply a half a glass of wine. She said red worked better. I don't really like wine unless it's Moscato, to be honest. But I found this sweet red wine. I'm going to have a half a glass, and you can have a glass per 2 hours before pumping. I don't remember what the hospital said, but I'm only gonna have a half glass. So within like an hour, it'll be out of my system. But I'm gonna see if it increased my milk supply, because why not? I mean, why not? And then, yeah, so we're gonna have dinner. Look how happy he is in his swing. He keeps kicking with excitement. Are you excited to be in there? You love that thing now. Like, he used to not like it. Now he loves his swing. You just gonna chill while we eat really quick? I love you. I love you. Can you say bye to everyone? We'll see you tomorrow. Say bye.